I think the punishment that the NBA handed down, the $2.5 million fine, not having any business dealings, not being able to go to the stadium, is that fair or is that unfair?
Well, I feel it's a little bit harsh, you know, but what is the league supposed to do? They're in a storm, and a stupid owner has created all these problems. They have to show that they are not going to stand for that. The league won't stand for that. They won't stand for racism, I'm telling you. And I did it. So is it harsh? Of course it's harsh.
So there you go. You heard it. Donald Sterling admitting that those racist comments that were caught on tape was in fact his voice, and now he says he is not going to pay that $2.5 million fine from the NBA. This is according to a source close to the situation. Well, criminal defense attorney Pate joins me now in studio for more on this. Paige, welcome.
Good morning.
You know, this isn't even about whether or not he loses his team. He says he's threatening a lawsuit just based on the fine and the lifetime ban. Does he have a shot with that? Can he do that?
On those two issues, no. I think he's going to have to eventually pay the fine, and I think he'll have to eventually accept the fact that he's been banned from the NBA. But on losing the team, I actually think he has a good case.
Why do you say he has a good case?
Well, you got to put aside the fact that what he said was ridiculous, stupid in his own words, racist. The NBA has to follow some very specific rules if they're going to remove a team from an owner. The Constitution sets forth 10 specific reasons they can use to take a team away from somebody. And there's not one of those 10 that I think he clearly violated.
There's no sort of morals clause, so to speak. A lot of it has to do with financial things, which is interesting. And Sterling has been successful suing the NBA before.
That's
Do you
right.
think that other owners will be a little hesitant now that he's threatened the lawsuits, a little hesitant on that vote that they're going to take?
I think so. There's a lot of concern by the other owners, and I think the NBA in general, if he proceeds with a lawsuit and they get into discovery and depositions and produce documents, there are a lot of secrets in the closet I don't think they want aired. I don't think they want to go back through that again.
That's interesting. Let's talk about who Sterling has hired. Maxwell Bleacher, a prominent antitrust lawyer. He actually has a history of fighting the NBA himself.
He does.
Is that going to be a big play here?
I think so. He understands the personalities, he understands the law in this area, how to deal with franchise issues, and he understands antitrust. And I think that will be the initial thrust of any lawsuit brought by Sterling.
Real quick, let's talk about Sterling's wife. She says she's not giving up her 50%. People are calling on that to go away as well. Does she have any rights here?
Not really. She is part of a trust with Donald Sterling that owns the team, and she's not a controlling member of the trust. So ultimately, it's Sterling, it's the trust, and that's who the NBA is focusing on.
Interesting. Pate, thanks so much for being with us. We'll see. This is not going to be over soon, so we may be talking with you soon.